So welcome back to another My League rebuild here in NBA 2K19. In today's video, we are going to be rebuilding the Dallas Mavericks. Now, I am doing something a little bit different. I think for these kind of rebuilds where I'm just doing normal teams, I actually decided that from now on, I'm going to use Start Today. You guys can let me know what you think about that down below in the comment section. I'm pretty sure Start Today is back up and working. I know for a little while it was down. It had like players' overalls like regress and stuff like that. Think it should be good at this point, but I think this is a cool idea. You can kind of see where the teams are at currently, kind of maybe take on season number 1 and see maybe where it can end up at a little bit of a realistic standpoint. Yes, this will count as a first season because I still may make some trades because we're not past the trade deadline yet and stuff like that. But just like hopping in like 19 games into the year like we are right now and just kind of seeing where this team can be, what we can do from here, and just kind of seeing what the team can do. Interesting. So today we're doing a Dallas Mavericks rebuild. Luka Doncic will not be going anywhere. Will be our star for this whole video, whether it's playing small forward, shooting guard, power forward, point guard. Literally all 4 of those are a possibility. I have no idea which one it's going to be yet. DeAndre Jordan is interesting if I want to end up keeping. He's an 82 overall. That is it. Well, he's not having a bad, I mean, it's a very DeAndre Jordan year, like 11 points, almost 14 rebounds. I just don't know if I want to keep him. He's 30 years old. I'm definitely not going to give him a max contract this offseason. Honestly, if I can trade him for a guy like Steven Adams, even for 1 year, I would probably do it. Barnes is a free agent after this year, I think, or he has a player option or something like that. He's a player option. I'm not sure if he accepts that or declines that normally. I'm probably going to give him the year just to ride it out, just to see how he does anyways. Dennis Smith Jr., I would like to progress into our starting point guard for this whole video. Dirk, I'm going to assume is going to retire at the end of this year. I'm not going to trade Dirk anyways. Barea, pretty much the rest of this team is free to go. I actually do want to send Jalen Brunson to the G League at this point. Already missed a few games with him down there. Kostas. Okay, so he's down in the G League right now. So I can't call him up, but whatever. I do want to use Kostas just because I think it would be cool to have Giannis's brother. So they have JJ Barea starting. Dennis Smith Jr. will be starting on this team. I'm actually going to have Dirk. Honestly, you're going to come off the bench. Like, I'm sorry. I love you. I think you're one of like the most underrated like superstars of all time, but I just don't think this is going to really be working for me anymore. So we're good there. Of course, we're going to go 9-man rotation. Luka Doncic is going to be playing 38 minutes a night. Barnes going to be around 34. Wes Matthews around 28. We're going to go 35 here to Dennis Smith Jr. We'll actually go 30 here. Then DeAndre Jordan for now is going to get 33. If I can find a trade for him, I'm going to probably do it just because it's a 1-year deal. Expiring contract, 30 years old, not going to be paying him a ton of money. He only has 3-star in trade value. So I can pull off Kevin Love immediately, which is something interesting. I could go John Collins, but I just did guide him. Whiteside, you know, I look at Whiteside and I could say, like, yeah, this is probably a better player. Whiteside's been having a huge comeback this year, but it's kind of a similar situation. He's 29, going to be asking for a large contract this offseason because he will be a free agent as well. Same with Valanciunas, except Valanciunas is 26, but still. You know, Steven Adams straight up for DeAndre Jordan, I'm probably going to have to take that. That's kind of hard to say no to. It's 3 overalls higher. I would say Steven Adams is almost probably better than DeAndre Jordan at this point in real life. Steven Adams is just one of those underrated centers for me that just kind of blends into the mix of, like, the Steven Adamses of the world, the Enes Kanters, like, guys like that who really just don't get enough credit. But I think Steven Adams is definitely one of the most underrated centers in the NBA, and he is going to be our new starting center. So this is good. Mejri is just going to go back down here. And then, whoops, I just need to move Steven Adams up here. Just going to keep swapping, and we're going to put you at our center position, where you will not be getting 10 minutes. You will be getting a lot more than that. Okay, did they just redo this whole rotation? Okay, you know what? We're just going to do this, and I'll just redo this again. So Barnes is going to be starting over Dirk. Dirk's going to be playing 25. We're going to go 20 to Barea. We're going to go 15 to Powell, and we're going to go 10 to Mejri. And then that will be it. Dirk's going to be playing 25. Barea. Okay, so we're going to go 33 here. Barnes 34. Doncic 38. We have 30 here, and then I'm going to go 35 to Dennis Smith Jr. So this is going to be the rotation for the first season. Dennis Smith Jr., Wesley Matthews, Luka Doncic, Harrison Barnes, and Steven Adams off the bench. Dirk Nowitzki, JJ Barea, Dwight Powell, and Salah Mejri. So this is the team. We're already 19 games in, so we are 15-14. Could be possibly a playoff team, and I'll see you guys at the end of the first season. So end of season number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo takes home the MVP award, 25 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. We go 45-37, and I kind of wanted to be bad, but then it hit me that we don't actually have our first-round pick from that Luka Doncic and Trae Young trade on draft day in the 2018 NBA draft. Luka Doncic, though, rookie of the year, pretty good year, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal. We'll take it. He's up to an 84 overall. Schroeder, Anthony Davis, Clarkson, and Nick Nurse as win coach of the year for the Raptors. So we end up as an 8 seed. 45 wins. I actually want to see where that would have gotten us in the Eastern Conference. Would have put us around, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seed in the Eastern Conference, 8 seed in the Western Conference. I don't have championship hopes this year anyways. Dennis Smith Jr. ended up leading us in scoring. Then it was Barnes, Doncic, Matthews, Adams. I like Steven Adams a lot. I really like his play. I really like him as a person. I just don't really know if he's going to be on this team the whole time, just because that is a very large contract. And if I can improve, get like maybe like DeMarcus Cousins in this year's free agency, who I know has always been like a rumor mill with the Dallas Mavericks, stuff like that, might end up having to pull the trigger on that one. But we end up losing the Warriors in 5. Not a big deal. Really, just making the playoffs is all I kind of want to do, because it really, again, does not matter what we do with our team, because our first round pick is owned by the Atlanta Hawks. So that is not going to be a big deal. My guess is going to be the Raptors and the Warriors in the finals. Pretty much always is in the first year. And never mind, the Raptors lose to the Philadelphia 76ers, who are probably going to sweep the Pistons. And it is going to be wow, the Pistons making a comeback. Warriors 76ers final, probably not going to happen in real life. And the Warriors sweep them as Kevin Durant is the finals MVP. So bare minimum, we have our point guard and our small forward, or our point guard and our possible small forward, shooting guard, and or power forward. So we definitely have two players that are definitely here. Rick Carlisle, he has just like, why are his ratings so bad? Like, I just can't deal with, like, I think he's a really good head coach in real life, but just having a D- offense, I just can't deal with that. Like, that's why our scoring's so bad, I'm going to go out on a limb and say. I'm going to go ahead and sign Popovich like I pretty much always do. Derek Cooper, goodbye. I also need a good trainer. Why are the trainers in year number 1 so booty? It's so annoying. Assistant coach. Are there former players here? I know in 2K18 there always used to be a bunch of former players, and now it just seems like there really never is, which is kind of annoying, because like I used to love signing like Paul Pierce as like my assistant coach. Well, what are you going to do? There is nothing here. So assistant coach, just going to take Trent Peterson. Why not? Assistant GM, I will go Owen Masters, because I'm going to sign a new scout next year probably. Just because the fact is, because I can't have a B+ every single time. We get the rest of these guys, and we are all set with that. So I do not believe we actually own a first-round pick in this year's draft. We have 2 second-round picks, which is interesting. So Ray Spalding, 73. Brunson's only a 74. He'd probably be around a 76, 77 if he had the whole year in the G League. But again, that's kind of one of the hurtful things about doing start today. But backup point guard, 74 overall, only 22 years old for us. Next year will not be bad. Doncic obviously not going anywhere. I wouldn't mind glancing at offers for Steven Adams. Again, only a 85 overall, 3-star contract. Is this the Clippers pick? Okay, I'm so tempted to do this, because every time I get the Clippers pick, it's like between pick 1 and 5 next year, and that's so tempting. Yusuf Nurkic, not a bad offer as well. What does that say? I thought it said Aaron Holiday was an 80. I was getting confused about Will Barton's overall and Aaron Holiday. Interesting. I saw Spencer Dinwiddie got that contract extension in real life. I like that. You know, honestly, I'm thinking about taking this trade just because Robert Williams, has been balling out for the Celtics in real life. And this Clippers pick very well could end up being like the number 1 overall pick next year. So we're going to take this trade, also clearing about $24 million when you include Robert Williams' contract into this. 2 second-round picks I wouldn't mind moving for. Any chance I can get a first at any point in time? Does not appear so. So I'm just going to take 2 firsts from the 76ers. Really doesn't matter where I get them from. And we're not going to have a pick in this year in the 2019 NBA draft for the first time in a while. I feel like I always end up drafting somebody. Barnes accepts. Same. I knew Powell was going to accept. We're going to be bringing back Dennis Smith Jr. This point in time, Ryan Brokoff, no. Maxi Kleber, no. Kostas, I would like to bring back. I'll give him the qualifying. Mejri, no. Dorian Finney-Smith, not going to happen. Daryl Macon, who are you? He went from Arkansas. He was a rookie last year. Just no thanks. So Kostas, I don't even care. I want him back, but like, I'm not going to match if he gets like an $8 million offer, because I know 2K can sometimes be annoying and give somebody like that a big offer. So I wouldn't mind moving Harrison Barnes right now. Really not sure what I would move him for. I honestly probably could have traded Steven Adams for a pick in this year's draft and traded Barnes for that Clippers pick from the Celtics, but what are you going to do? Mike Conley, not bad. Whiteside, who got did he accept his player? I have never seen Hassan Whiteside accept his player option. Well, I never did in 2K18. I guess I really haven't used him a ton. In 2K19, Josh Hart straight up for Harrison Barnes. That's not a bad shooting guard off the bench. Also does clear some cap space. So let's go ahead. Why not? Let's go ahead over to the Lakers. Trade them Harrison Barnes for Josh Hart straight up. They both have the same amount of trade value. I like Josh Hart a lot in real life. He's going to be probably our backup shooting guard. I don't really have big plans of signing anybody else. So Kyrie Irving is going to take the Jazz offer over the Celtics. I would not mind maybe throwing a bid at Kyrie Irving and maybe running him at shooting guard. Would he take this deal? Oh my God, are we going to get Kyrie? And then could I also maybe throw some money? I need a shooting guard as well. Jimmy's here pointing. Klay Thompson has no offers. I'm also going to offer Klay Thompson a deal. We get Kyrie and Klay Thompson. Well, now what do I do with Dennis Smith Jr.? I could trade Klay, I guess. We also have $14 million left. Could I actually get like a Malcolm Brogdon, or excuse me, an Eric Bledsoe for 14 mil, 1 year deal? Just another trade piece, I guess. Okay, we now have a lot of guards. Eric Bledsoe's getting traded without a doubt. That was never up in the air. But do I want to trade Dennis Smith Jr. as well? Because if I package these two, I can probably get a decent center. You know what? Could I actually do Bledsoe and like a first and a second for maybe Whiteside, who I haven't gotten in a minute as well? I get Fultz. Wendell Carter Jr. could be an option. Marc Gasol, if he wasn't an 86 overall at the age of 34, I would strongly consider it. I can get Mo Bamba. Miles Turner also isn't not a horrible deal. But I'm actually interested in maybe making a trade for Whiteside, who I haven't gotten in a minute. So Hassan Whiteside has 3-star trade value. It's nothing crazy for Eric Bledsoe. Mavericks would require 8 mil more. Okay. Oh, Dwight Powell. I can give you Dwight Powell. All right. Well, that was simple enough. Welcome to the team, Hassan Whiteside. You're going to be our new center. I will re-sign you to a decent-sized contract next year, because I honestly don't think regression should hit him that hard. So Kyrie and Klay are going to be our backcourt. You know what? Would it almost be too small ball of a lineup to go Kyrie, Klay, Dennis Smith Jr., Kyrie, Klay, Doncic, Whiteside? I feel like that's almost too small of a lineup. Like, I don't know. I'm obviously not trading Doncic. I'm going to look at offers for maybe Ray Spalding and Dennis Smith Jr. in a first-round pick, just because I prefer obviously like a pure power forward. If I can't really get anything great, though, I might roll with the team the way it was. Wendell Carter Jr. is not a bad option. Jaylen Brown, not a power forward, but a very good player. Josh Jackson, only 75 overall. Who is Teasy? I don't even know. Do I want Wendell Carter Jr. and Denzel Valentine? Let's see. Does he have another year after this? I think he should have. Oh, right. No, he was 2018. He definitely has. Oh, yeah, he's full team options. Valentine, last year of his deal, but Denzel Valentine's also a really good bench piece. You know what? Let's pick up Wendell Carter Jr. to play our power forward spot. I think he played some power forward at Duke. Wendell Carter Jr., you're going to be the new power forward of this team. And now let me see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I guess this team is really all set. I would probably prefer a different. Do I have cap space? I have almost 9 mil. Like JJ Redick, JaVale McGee. If I'm going to sign somebody, it's got to be somebody with a little bit of trade value. Jabari Parker's a 78. Yikes. Can I pick up Moutier for like a 1-year deal? If he wants to take that, I would give it to him. And okay, Emmanuel Mudiay, you're going to be our backup point guard. Jalen Brunson will spend a full year in the G League. So this team is all set, and I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2. So this is going to be the rotation for season number 2. It's going to be Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Luka Doncic, Wendell Carter Jr., and Hassan Whiteside. Off the bench, we got Josh Hart, Emmanuel Mudiay, Denzel Valentine, and Robert Williams. So this team's looking really solid to me. Pretty sure we should be around 2-3 seed in the Western Conference. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. So end of season number 2, we end up going 65-17. Steph Curry MVP. I'm going to go on. Actually, I want to see what team Zion is on. Zion is on the Suns. Okay, interesting. Hayward, 6-man Davis, Marvin Bagley, and Popovich does win Coach of the Year. We're the 1 seed in the Western Conference. Most likely the best record in the NBA. Yes, we were. Let's check out our season stats. I'm assuming Kyrie led us in scoring. Wait, how are the Celtics? So the Celtics suck when they have Kyrie Irving, but they're a 1 seed when they don't. What in the world? Why is Jaylen Brown like? Just why 2K? Oh god, this game makes no sense sometimes. I'm not going to question it. We're not even using the Celtics. So Kyrie led us in scoring, then it was Whiteside. Whiteside scoring more points than Klay Thompson. Interesting. I definitely need to re-sign him though. 16 and 15 is unbelievable. Thompson, Wendell Carter Jr. I would like Doncic to score more points, definitely than Wendell Carter Jr. Oh, what are you going to do, man? I actually really don't care if we're going to yield success. Like, if we can win the finals this year, I really don't care who scores all the points. But that being said, we're actually down now. Now we're tied 2-2 with the Thunder. I would like to win in the first round. As a 1 seed, you have hopes of doing that, actually. But you can't really control it. We took Josh Hart from the Lakers. It's not the biggest deal. We didn't take LeBron from them, but I'm actually considering doing an Anthony Davis Lakers rebuild. If you guys would be interested in seeing that, let me know that down below in the comments section. I want to do an Anthony Davis Lakers rebuild and then an Anthony Davis Celtics rebuild. If I was going to do a Celtics one, I would obviously have to wait till the off season, not in 2K, but like I would just do it for like the realism factor and then do 3 years from there. So we end up beating the Spurs in 5 and going to the NBA Finals to take on the Toronto Raptors. Let's check out their squad, see who they have. Kawhi, Lowry, Siakam, Valanciunas. Oh boy, this is still, and they added Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. This is still a very, very good team. We're up 1-0, up 2-0, 2-1. Make it 3-1, 3-1, and if I have to hop in here, I will. I know you guys like seeing me hop in, even though, because you all know I'm literally so bad at actually playing 2K. Not a bad rebuilder, just absolutely horrible in-game. And this game kind of got close, but yeah, now it's over. It's going to be 3-2. We're now in Toronto for a decisive Game 6, which is kind of important, but we are blowing them out of the water. Why do I say things like this? Why do I do things like that? Like, we were literally winning, and we were up by like 20, I'm pretty sure, too, which is the thing. Okay, well, if this one's close, I will actually hop in, because this is going to be an important one. We should win this one, and yes, we do end up winning in 7. And Hassan Whiteside, Finals MVP. I definitely need to be re-signing this man in the offseason, so we get a championship done. Not bad at all. I'm going to head up to staff signing, and I really, only thing I want to do is sign a new trainer. Sean Navarro, perfect. We also need to sign a CFO. I'll do it just because some of you guys enjoy seeing me sign these guys. So we get both of them. Let's head up to the draft right now, see if that Clippers pick ended up being good. It very well might not have been, and that's why I trade for it, because it's the number 2 overall pick. Jalen Brunson in this 30th pick. Can I get anything interesting for it? Let's get another first-round pick. Tristan Thompson, Lance. Jeremy Lin if he wasn't 31. Jalen Hands, no thanks. Rudy Gay. We're just going to keep Jalen Brunson. He can be our backup point guard next year. I wouldn't mind trading this. Can I get a different future pick of some sort? Literally anything but this pick, because I'm not going to use anybody at pick 30. Okay, whatever. CPU can draft somebody for me, but I will draft somebody number 2, and I'll see you guys at rookie signings. So James Wiseman did not go first overall. Sam Cunliffe went first overall, and I just can't pass on him. I mean, he's a 7-footer. Worst comes to worst, we lose Whiteside. Wiseman can be our starting center. We also got Frank Hunter with the 30th overall pick out of LSU. Wiseman is he actually committed to Duke, or are they just assuming he is? I would assume that he's probably committed at this point. We're gonna bring back all 4 of these guys without a doubt. Re-signing Whiteside is obviously number 1. I'd like to bring back Denzel Valentine as well, but Whiteside obviously needs to happen. He has a contract offer from the Hawks. I'm just gonna pay the man. Oh my God, we can offer him a ton of money. I'm not gonna be offering him that much. I'm gonna probably offer him like 100. We'll go 152 mil. Hopefully that's better than the Hawks. Definitely is, and hopefully we get him back, and we do. I'm gonna let Moutier go. I would like to bring back Valentine, so I'll probably match whatever deal he gets. Denzel Valentine's gonna get one from the 76ers. That's not bad. It's like $7 million a year. So let's see where this team is at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like I'm always screwing over Robert Williams. I really feel like I do. But I'm going to probably have to trade Robert Williams and Valentine for a better backup small forward. That's what I wouldn't mind doing at all. So we're going to do Valentine and Robert Williams and our first-round pick in 2023 for a better backup small forward, because Wiseman and Carter Jr. are going to be our power forwards, and then center, we're kind of good. So small forward, Joe Ingles. Nice sharpshooter off the bench. Not going to mind that at all. Joe Harris could go. I'm going to make sure there's nobody better I can get. How much are these guys making collectively? Valentine's making $7 million and Williams is making $2 million. So like $9 million is like the max. We'll go shooting guard / small forward, like 9 mil. I doubt there's going to be a ton of options. Luka Doncic is on our team, of course, so I'm not going to be trading for him. Who is this, a free agent? Jaylen Brown's a free agent. TJ Warren could be an option. Buddy Hield, Danilo Gallinari, RJ Barrett. Marcus Smart, Lou Wiltern, Prince, Michael Porter. No, I feel like, you know what? Robert Covington. I don't get Robert Covington like at all anymore. Or whenever I do, I just end up trading him. So I can get Robert Covington for Robert Williams, and I will also give you my first-round pick next year, and they agree to that. Robert Covington, welcome to Dallas. We should have 9 players now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 good players. I'll see you guys at the start of the 3rd and final season. So this is going to be the rotation for the 3rd and final season. It's going to be Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Luka Doncic, Wendell Carter Jr., and Hassan Whiteside off the bench. Josh Hart, James Wiseman, Robert Covington, and Jalen Brunson. Brunson can get up to an 80. That'd be kind of nice. Then we have an all 80 plus overall squad. This team is looking good enough anyways, though. Hopefully win another championship, and I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. So here at the end of the third and final season, we go 70-12. Not a bad year. Harden MVP, Cole Anthony, Gordon Hayward, Anthony Davis, Harris, and Greg Popovich once again Coach of the Year. We are clearly the one seed in the Western Conference, without a doubt. We are so good. I love this. Like, this is like a really, really solid team. Kyrie, Whiteside, Thompson, Carter Jr. Luka Doncic just doesn't like to score, I guess. Wiseman, not a great rookie year, not a bad rookie year. Robert Covington's just a big defense guy, I guess. So, taking on the Utah Jazz, first round should be a pretty easy. Okay, I say that we lose game one. I guess Donovan Mitchell's just going off against us, Mitchell and Gobert. I would actually like to see a Whiteside and Gobert matchup and like a playoff matchup. Probably doesn't happen too often, again, because they're in opposite conferences. I don't really know why I felt the need to say that, but oh boy, sometimes I just say things and I'm just like, what in the world are you saying? But I don't know. Taking on the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. The Hawks, wow, upset the 76ers in the first round and then go on to upset the Celtics. If we can face the Hawks in the NBA Finals, that would be the biggest blessing in disguise literally ever. I don't really know if that's going to happen as the Raptors are up 3-0 on them, but we're also up 3-0 on the Warriors. Double sweeps. Raptors NBA Finals once again. Let's try not to make this one go to 7 games. I'm surprised that Kyle Lowry is still a 90 overall at the age of 35. Like, that is honestly surprising. But game 1, we end up losing. Okay, we win game 2. Win game 3. I will hop in if I have to. I am really good at this game. No, I'm not. But let's see if we can possibly get in and enjoy some gameplay and possibly win a championship here. No, we're up by 11 points. I'll still hop in. I'll show you guys this team in game, and I'll see you guys in the game. All right, so here we are in the game. I want to make sure we have a good lineup in here. Oh, boy. This is Whiteside's out. Okay, you know what? I actually want to kind of play with Wiseman a little bit, so Carter Jr. can stay in at center. I don't mind using him. If you do want to know, I do play on Hall of Fame. You're going to be able to tell by how bad I am anyways. Okay. That, like, I don't know what I could have possibly done different about that to change that. I like having Covington in just for his defense, but still. Nothing great. We're going to run the ISO with Kyrie on Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's 35 years old at this point. I don't really think defense is his strong suit. Or maybe it is. Okay, well, or this game is just cheese and just absolutely hates me. Can I go pick and roll Wendell Carter Jr.? Pick and roll Wendell Carter Jr. Okay. This is just not working at all. I literally don't know what just happened. This game on Hall of Fame is such an... why? You know what? I don't even care. Like, I get that was an open shot, but I'm going down to Superstar. Like, I don't care if you guys see that or not. Like, it's happening. I cannot continue to play on, like, these settings. Kyle Lowry's literally... Kyle Lowry just ran me out of bounds. And... oh, boy, this is why... I know I do this every time. I always give this little speech about this is why... Uh-huh. Well, this is... I feel this is going well, obviously. This is... whew, could not picture this is going any better. Wiseman, give me a good pick. Wow. This is just not going well. Not at all. Wendell Carter Jr., I needed to roll. Okay. At least I get a foul. I mean, that is, like, literally the best thing I've seen so far. Luka Doncic, 7 points. That's not really what you look for from almost 90 overall, and I'm missing free throws. Like, does this game just hate me? Like, literally, I think this game just hates me. That puts us back up by 6 points. We had an 11-point lead, but this is just going really well for me. Klay Thompson has 13 points. Kyrie's obviously our leading scorer, probably with 25, and the Raptors take a timeout. I thought that was a foul, and I was literally about to lose it, but they're going to take a timeout. 54 left to go. Dallas up by 6 in this one. Again, we're up 3-1 in this series. I'm not too worried, but I want to do well. I'm actually going to go ahead and sub out Wendell Carter Jr. here for Hassan Whiteside. Just because I kind of want that big body in there, that guy who can score around the rim, really. He's like, I get Wendell Carter Jr. Oh, wow, Wendell Carter Jr. actually has 23 points. Wow. Okay, you know what? I feel like that's such a screw you. As soon as I take him out, they show his stats, and he's having an insane game. I didn't look at his stats. I'm sorry. Kawhi, don't do it to me. I just know it's going to happen. I feel like Kawhi's never a free agent. I feel like they always re-sign him after the first year. What in the world is that move? I mean, I just, like, honestly, what can I do to stop that from happening? Because whatever that is, I need to do. Kyle Lowry, you're not running me out of bounds again. I literally can, like, not even get across front court. And 1. Count it and the foul. That is very, very nice to see. God, that's like literally the one bright spot of this so far. Kyrie's going to hit that free throw. Got to put Dallas back up by 7, under 34 to go on this one. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good right now after a not so hot start. I've actually turned up the heat a little bit, so I'm feeling confident right now. I'm going to roll with this lineup I have in. I know I said I could probably play Wendell Carter Jr., but I don't mind having Wiseman in there, getting the rookie some NBA Finals minutes as he should be in. He would probably be in a lot of NBA Finals with this team, but are they not going to be able to get the ball in? Come on. Kawhi is just going to torch me. Come on, Luka. Do something. You were supposed to literally be like the most developed player from that draft class. Come on. No. Kyle Lowry's not beating me off the ball. I wasn't even using Whiteside, which is just... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This... You know, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to look at the pause. Kyle Lowry has like an afro. Interesting look. I don't even know why am I shaking the screen like he's actually not going to hit both these free throws. Like, there's literally no chance of that ever happening. They're going to go full court press again. Oh, my God. Okay, I actually kind of want... I don't know if I want Kyrie or Klay shooting free throws. Probably in real life, Klay. Kyrie's occasionally shaky with free throws. Not really, but... I mean, he's going to hit both in the game, so it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to put us up by 7. I'm going to assume we're going to win this game, and I'll see you guys with the Finals MVP. So we do in the Finals, and the Finals MVP does go to Kyrie Irving. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this Dallas Mavericks rebuild. I think this rebuild came out pretty well. Let me know if you want to see me continue using start today. I think it's just a pretty cool element to add into these rebuilds. Just kind of see where the team is at currently. We can still make trades, stuff like that, still contract extensions, all that fun stuff. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like down below. If you guys need to make sure to subscribe, go follow me on Twitter. Link is always in the description. Let me know what team you want me to see you. Let me know what team you want to see me use next. Good Lord, speaking is tough sometimes. Along with any other rebuilds, I'm also going to be coming out pretty soon with my Let's Talk NBA episode 2. So if you guys want to see if you guys want to like give me some ideas for that video, I kind of have a few ideas in mind, but if I see a better idea, I'll probably use that. If you guys see an idea you like, make sure to like that comment. Don't just comment it again, so I will see it at the top of the comment section. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys all in the next video.